welcome to Movie Review Mom. Thanks for visiting my channel. My goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can make the best decision for you and your family as to whether or not you want to spend time or money or both watching a particular film. So the particular film I'm reviewing today is called Cha-Cha Real Smooth. This quirky coming of age movie is now available exclusively on Apple Plus TV. One of my favorite things of doing movie reviews is I get press screeners from all of these studios, and I get exposed to a lot of movies that I might not have otherwise discovered. And that's the case with this movie. It's rated R and is an hour and 47 minutes. My movie review mom grade is a B+. Now, let me explain why. Keep watching. In a nutshell, fresh out of college and without a clear life path moving forward, 22-year-old Andrew is stuck back at home with his family in New Jersey. But if there's one thing that belongs on his non-existent resume, it's how to get a party started, which lands him the perfect job of motivational dancing at the bar and bat mitzvahs for his younger brother's classmates. When Andrew befriends a local mom named Domino and her daughter Lola, he finally discovers a future he wants, even if it might not be his own. So Cooper Raiff wrote, directed, produced, and starred in this film. This is his second feature film, and he won an SXSW award for his first film. And guess what? He's only 25 years old. That's so impressive to me. So let me tell you about some of the things that I really liked about the film. First of all, the talented cast includes Dakota Johnson, Cooper Raiff, of course, as I mentioned, Leslie Mann, who's terrific, Brad Garrett, Odeya Rush, Raul Castillo, Vanessa Burkhart, and Evan Asante. I loved Leslie Mann as the sweet, supportive mom. She has a very cute character, and every time she was on screen, I leaned forward because I just really enjoyed her personality. The title of the movie itself comes from a song that was popular to be played at bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs called Cha-Cha Slide by Willie Perry Jr., also known as DJ Casper. You'll learn a few things about Jewish customs, such as the huge productions that bar mitzvahs are. The filming mostly took place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The movie shows how complicated relationships and feelings can be. It's very honest in revealing the difficulties of becoming an adult and figuring out how to utilize, well, first discover and then utilize your strengths to build a life and a career. I like that we got to spend so much time with a young teen who was on the autism spectrum. I'm hoping that with movies like this and popular TV shows like Love on the Spectrum, did you ever see that on Netflix? That people won't be so quick to judge those who act differently from us, and that will show more patience and kindness toward one another. We also learned that another character in the film struggles with bipolar disorder. And so we sympathize with these characters and we want to see them happy in their lives. And I hope that we'll start treating each other that way, because honestly, we don't know what's going on inside people's lives. So we need to give one another the benefit of the doubt and always treat each other as if they're fighting a battle of some kind, because in reality, we all are. There's a fun soundtrack that will make you want to get up and dance. And Esty Haim also presents some original music in the film. So I always love that. Now, there were some things that I didn't like or thought could have been done better. First of all, it's pretty slow moving, and some viewers, I think, will be bored. Some characters are just a little too giggly and make strange decisions at times, making it seem that there might be more than one character with some kind of learning disabilities. Now, I don't know if that was intentional or just kind of came out that way. I don't know. The movie unnecessarily stretches out the story. I can think of several scenes immediately that could have been cut to shorten the viewing times. Movies often show people falling in love so quickly. So is there love at first sight? Absolutely. While that's super romantic, the reality is that you truly need to spend more time dating someone before you decide you're ready to marry them. Marriage is a huge commitment. So I just didn't feel any chemistry between Dakota Johnson's character and her fiance. However, I did feel the chemistry between her and the lead character. Let me give you some tips for parents. There is profanity, crude language, and F-bombs. An unmarried couple goes at it in bed, and we see motion, and the guy holds a condom, and he talks about it. A single guy gets drunk a lot and destroys property and exhibits bad behavior. A woman has a miscarriage and talks about blood. A teenage girl on the autism spectrum is a character that gets featured a lot, as I mentioned before, along with another character who has bipolar disorder. Some of the themes that are represented very well are love, kindness, autism, bipolar disorder, courage, messy relationships, infidelity, and premarital relationships, Jewish bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs. So I always write down funny lines and interesting lines on my written review at moviereviewmom.com to give you an idea of kind of the feel and the flavor of the movie. So I didn't write down any funny lines, even though I did think that there was some humor in the movie and it's intended to make you laugh. I just don't remember laughing out loud to anything specific. But I will tell you some interesting lines. So one is spoken by Andrew, who's played by Cooper Raiff, and he says, sometimes it's just easier for people to be sad. And sadness and depression, as I mentioned, are themes in the movie and how people deal with that, and that it's okay to be sad, but to express those feelings and to get help if necessary. And then Leslie Mann, the sweet, supportive mom, says, I'm sorry growing up is hard. And that's what the movie is about, is watching this young adult try to figure it all out. It's messy and it takes time. And then another line spoken by Domino, who's played by Dakota Johnson, says, giving your heart to someone is the scariest, most dangerous, most perplexing thing. And I thought that that was really good, because giving your heart away to people, whether in a romantic relationship or just, even to family and friends, is scary and hard. So I appreciated that honesty. Now, before we go, let me give you some recommendations for a couple of other movies specifically that also feature people who are on the spectrum. One is called Please Stand By Me. It's also about a young woman. And then just a classic is Rain Man. Now, that's an older one, but certainly a goodie, and really one of the first times that we saw a very high functioning autistic man in a movie, and it's excellent. All right, that's it for my review. I hope if you watch this movie that you enjoy it and that you're able to savor the few gems that are in it. And until then, I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.